Hello and welcome to another edition of Ask Coach Stone. Coach, how you doing on today?
Man, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's your boy, Coach Stone, coming at you live from Orlando. I am the man, Coach Brother Bailey. What's going on, brother?
Life is too good in spite of what's going on in this world. I still continue to serve God no matter what, and it's a blessing.
Yes, sir. Well, brother, look, I'm on it again, man. I just want to just encourage all the brothers today to stay faithful, be men of God, be what God called you to be. And I just hope, trust, and pray everybody doing well out there in Radio Land.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get the information. First of all, Ask Coach Stone on Tuesdays is where you get a chance to go on Zoom and talk to individuals. They need to know how they can follow you, find you, social media. Would you give that information at this time, Coach?
Sure. Please, guys, look, if you want to reach out to me, just email me at askcoachstone@gmail.com, askcoachstone@gmail.com. And once you send me that email, I'll shoot you a link. You can join us on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock Eastern.
All right, great. What's our subject today, Coach?
Well, unfortunately, I lost my grandmother, and she was 98 years old. I had the honor of doing a homegoing for her Monday morning, and I thought it might be fitting for the brothers today to really talk to them about ways to cope with grief. Because everybody go through different phases in their life. We all not gonna get out of here alive, so we just might as well go ahead and deal with the issue. And I just want to just share a little information about ways to cope with grief, Brother Bailey.
Well, let's go ahead, break it down. We're ready. I got my pen, paper. Let's do it.
All right. Well, the first thing I want to talk about, surround yourself with people you love. When you go through a tough time like we did yesterday, my family, you have to surround yourself with people who really care about you, family, friends, people that can really share your feelings at that particular time. So it's very vital and important that you be around people that loves you, Brother Bailey.
That's right. Your haters, boy, they'll try to do everything they can to mess with you. Their presence alone in the room can mess with you because you just can't be focused.
Well, you're going to have folks in there you really don't get along with, folks you don't like. They're going to show up just to see how things look like. So you really have to stay focused and make sure you stay away from that negative energy, if that makes sense.
All right. So take it away. Let's hear some more. Go right ahead.
All right. Well, and another thing, don't dwell in the past. A lot of time when somebody passed away and then you didn't get a chance to really have some type of closure, you can have some kind of resentment or anger or bitterness because you didn't get an opportunity to really close things out. Maybe that woulda, coulda, shoulda type thing, Brother Bailey. I should have spent more time with them. I should have called more. Maybe you guys broke up with a bad argument or fight, and you're beating yourself up now because this person don't pass on, and you got a lot of regret. So that's one of the things we need to be careful about it too, as well.
Do you think that happens to siblings a lot?
A lot, sir. Yes, it does. It does. And we had that as well. We had a lot of hurt, pain, and regret there as well because some of them knew they should have been there to see grandma a whole lot more, just a phone call. And it's very vital that we make sure we stay in that vein and make sure we show people we love them while they're living. Like my mom used to tell me, hey, give me my flower while I'm living so I can smell them. Amen, Brother Bailey.
And he come. Oh yes. Well, I was just sitting here listening to you, and I had a lot on my mind. Okay. There are holidays in the year. Thanksgiving is a good time. Christmas is a good time. Their birthdays is a good time. You can send a card. And the worst, I'm just going to tell you, I'm holding my phone here.
Yes, sir.
When you send a text and put HBD, happy birthday, that's the best you could do. I deserve better than that.
Yeah, give me some more letters in there, right?
Yeah, just a phone call, just a minute or two phone call. Just say, I was thinking about you.
Yeah, it don't take much. It don't take but a couple of seconds to do that. So I agree with that, brother. And my next point, man, we need to avoid temptation. Let me break that down so I can understand for my brothers and people out there listening to us this morning or this afternoon. Avoid temptation. What I mean by that is disruptive behavior. Sometimes, you're grieving. You might want to take a drink or so, or you might want to, medicate yourself to kind of numb the pain. And we need to be very careful about that because we don't want to start some disruptive behavior and start getting some habits and stuff that we don't need to really do. So I just want to make sure I put it in my footnotes that I know you're hurting, I know you're grieving, you want to just kind of calm yourself down, but be very careful about your devices out here and get yourself in any kind of trouble.
That's dealing with stress, and sometimes people use pills, painkillers, and alcohol that they feel like is going to help alleviate them, but it's not doing nothing. It's just creating another monster that you got to deal with.
No, that's correct. Now lead me to my next point, Brother Bailey. We as people in the church community, we need to really do a little better about how we go about outsourcing things. And I think it's very important that we might want to consider a grief counselor, one-on-one counseling, somebody that can help you outside of your family, that can help you through your sorrows. What do you think about that, Brother Bailey?
I think that's a great idea. I know some churches that when I lived in Texas that they had grief counselors, they had a support staff to be there. And then from an African-American church, we had people that were professionals that worked in that area, and they did it as a ministry outreach. So you got to be real careful in that, because sometimes you get up too close and everything,
No, I agree with that. It requires wisdom and discernment. So I agree with that. And last but not least, be patient with the process. Everybody grieves differently, Brother Bailey. You're gonna have those days. My father's been gone for about 15 years now, and every now and then it'll just hit me in my spirit, and just let the process happen. You go through it, but at the end of the day, God will give you the strength that you need to make it, and hopefully you can be there for somebody else in their time of bereavement.
I got you. Amen. Well, Coach Stone, words were greatly said on today. We appreciate you again. I want to remind everyone they can join you on Zoom, and they can get with you. And your email address is
askcoachstone@gmail.com, and they want to continue supporting what I'm doing in my manosphere with my men. It's $ the man coach. $the man coach. So with that said, Brother Bailey, it's always awesome to see you again. All right, man, you be encouraged today. You go out there and get a job done, and we'll catch you next time. Thank you, Brother Bailey.
Thank you so much, Coach Stone.
Good day.